I do. Today, in this video, I'm going to talk about a TV series called Bates Motel, Season 1. So, I just finished watching this and I think it was pretty bloody good. Really enjoyable. Now, if you haven't seen Psycho, the film, what I think you should do is stop whatever you're doing and just go watch it, because it's a really good film. One of the best horror films ever made. Now, you probably know of Psycho. I mean, it's entered like popular culture and so many different levels. Do you know that bit when you get like the shower scene and the knife is going wee? Well, that's Psycho. Yeah, you'll have known about that. So yeah, go watch the film. It is in black and white, but it's okay. It's not one of those boring black and white films. And at least I haven't got subtitles, because do you know what I really can't stand is when you have a film that's got subtitles and it's in black and white. Now, if you separate it, you got a black and white film over here and you got a subtitle film over here, fine, can watch either one, no problem. But when you mesh them together and you make a black and white film that's got subtitles, it does my head in. I can't handle it. I've gone off the point, Anna. We're talking about Bates Motel. Yeah. See, what happened was they were advertising it on TV, and they were showing like these teenagers and that, and I thought, is this going to be aimed at teenage girls like Twilight or something like that? So I thought I'll set the series record and see if so I don't miss any if it's good, but you know, if it's not, then I can just delete the lot. So series finished, and I thought, right, well, sit down now and watch some Bates Motel, see if it's any good. So I thought I'd just watch one. Sat down in the morning, put it on. First one was really good. 4 hours I was there. 4 bloody hours I was sat there watching Bates Motel. Didn't do any work. Didn't eat. All day, just sat there watching Bates Motel. It was that good. So into it. 4 hours on the first day. I sat there for 3 days. 3 days on the sofa watching Bates Motel. Didn't work. Not 1 hour of work. Now I'm skint now because of it. But it was worth it. I'd do it again. Can't wait for series 2. So yeah, let me tell you what it's actually all about then. Right, you know the film Psycho, you will have seen that. If you haven't, go do it now and all that. Well, in Psycho there's a character called Norman Bates. He's the psycho. He's the psycho, right? And he gets up to all kinds of mischief and, you know, bit weird and all that. And Bates Motel, the TV series, is the prequel to that, so it's set before all that stuff happened, before Psycho was really Psycho. And it deals with the relationship between him and his mother, Norma Bates. You see what they do there? Norma. Yeah, there's a bit of a clue, isn't that? I think. And yeah, it deals with the relationship between mother and son, which is, you know, a bit odd. And basically what happens is you know, the Bates Motel, the hotel where all the weird shit happens in the films. So they buy Bates Motel, although it wasn't called Bates Motel when they bought it, but they rename it Bates Motel because it's theirs, and they're called Bates, so it's their hotel. So it starts with that. They move to this town where nothing is really as it seems. It's got like a bit of a hint of Twin Peaks about it, I suppose, but not the weird kind of coked up Twin Peaks that you're probably thinking of. No, this is more like it's like everyone's in on something. They all know something that outsiders don't know, and Norma and Norman Bates, being outsiders, aren't really aware of what's going on until a few episodes in, and then it becomes quite obvious that there's this town is not an ordinary town. I'm not going to say too much about it other than it's all about the economy, you know, because it should be a very poor town, but it's not. And why is it not a very poor town, eh? Makes you think. Anyway, they tell you the answer, but I think there's a bit more to it for series 2, to be honest. I don't think we've really uncovered what the town is all about, what's really going on there. So yeah, you have Norma Bates and Norman who move to this town, buy the motel, and it's basically all the crazy characters they encounter, and the difficulty of setting up this hotel, and there seems to be this looming threat that's going to damage the business before it's even started, and there's like a bit of conspiracy stuff there, which is really clever. And one of the best things about this series, I think, is because Norman is a psycho, and psychos don't know what's real and what's not. He doesn't know what's going on inside his head and what's going on inside reality, because he's a psycho, you know. And there's points in there in the series when we don't know. We see something that happens and we think that has actually happened in the series, and then it turns out no, it was only in his head. You're like, oh, that was clever, that was good. Bit more of that, kind of throwing you in the wrong direction with that. Good stuff. The acting is absolutely fantastic. You've got what's her name? Vera Farmiga. Vera Farmiga, I think she's called. She were in some good films. Was it Conjuring? She was in. What else was she in? The Orphan. That was it. Conjuring and The Orphan. She's a bit of a MILF. You have to hand it to her. She's a bit of a MILF. I would, you know, 7 out of 10. Then you've got Norman, who's played by Freddie Highmore, I think he's called. Both superb actors. Now there's other great actors in there. There's have you seen that Lost? Remember Lost? Bloke who played what's his name? You know, the guy with the it looks like he's got eyeshadow or something, but I don't think he's that way inclined. But what's he called? Richard Alpert. Richard Alpert. Yeah, it's got Richard Alpert from Lost in it. It's not his real name. It was his real name, Nestor something, in it. So, hang on, my phone's going. Let's see who that is. Anyway, yeah. So it's got some really good actors in it as this TV series. I do recommend you watch it. It's worth it. I'll tell you something else. A true story. This a few months ago, the telly was doing a Psycho night, so I thought I'll watch that. Psycho night, and they had this test on it, Psycho test that you could do on the internet. So I thought I'll do that, see how much of a psycho I am. So I texted a few of my mates. I said, hey, check this out. Sent them the link. And if you want to do it, you go to on the internet, what you're on right now, and type in something like Psycho Night Channel 4 test. And it'll be right there. It'll be on the Channel 4 website. So you go to that, do the test. I did the test, and I sent the link to a few of my mates and stuff. And the results were really bloody surprising. My result on the test was 32% psycho. 32%. I was horrified. I was mortified with that. I thought, there's no way I am a 32% psychopath. Not me. No way. 2% at most. You know, I've never been in any kind of trouble with law or violence or anything like that. I keep my nose clean. And mates did psycho test and stuff, and okay, I wasn't the lowest, but I wasn't the highest. The highest come from a DP admin. Now when I say DP, I mean that stands for dead post, not the other kind of DP you dirty get. No, we're talking dead post. So I sent it to a dead post admin. Not going to tell you his name, but his psycho score was 74%. Imagine that, 74%. So you should do the test and post your results under this video or something. Yeah, if you Google something like Channel 4 psycho test, you'll find it. Do the test. On the telly they said it's like a proper legit one that they find out if someone's a psycho. But here's the kicker: if someone's an actual proper 100% psycho, they'll never find out because they won't be honest. They won't give truthful answers. They'll always go a bit less than, you know, try and divert attention away from themselves being a psycho. So yeah, you could be a psycho, and you might say, oh no, I only got 15%, but you might have got 95%. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, do the test. It's yeah, it's enlightening. On the TV thing it said it's proper legit, so yeah, I'm 32% psycho. But I like Bates Motel 100%. 100, not 32%, 100. Apart from you know, there's like this kind of odd tension in Bates Motel when have you seen that Boardwalk Empire? Have you seen Jimmy Darmity and his mum in the series 2? You see what happens there? Perversion. That's proper sick. That's really sick. So Bates Motel always threatens to go down that road. It always threatens that this could happen. But if it does, would it actually happen in the series or just in his head? Not sure. And I'm really pleased that it hasn't gone to that dark place yet, because after seeing that on Boardwalk Empire, to be fair, his mum is fit. Jimmy Darmity's mum is fit, and you know, you would. Let's be fair, she's a MILF. But not your own mum. I mean, that, you know, that ruined it for me. That was just like, no, they've just gone to a really sick place here. And I'm glad that Bates Motel hasn't gone there. I think they will at some point. It always kind of, you know, gives you that kind of anything's possible here. But yeah, great series, really good. Can't wait for series 2. I'm going to stop talking now. Head over to facebook.com/deadpost if you're on Facebook. Give us a like, hit the like button, because every time that you do, one of our satanic demons flies to heaven and rips the shit out of a good angel. Just get all your friends clicking that like button and let's get rid of them angels. Eventually us and the Dark Lord can storm heaven. I've done it, and I've gone satanic on camera. I didn't mean to do that. I shouldn't do that. Anyway, hail Satan.